Hello everybody and welcome to our reading on plot 13. It's the last day of February today, so I want to do a plot tour. But continuing on from the last video, before I do this plot tour, I'm going to do this like sort of quick snippets, otherwise you'll be watching a film. I'll try and keep them within 20 minutes and I always go over. Let me show you. I got myself some compost, brought that up, got my pots ready. So basically, as you remember from the last video, I had to leave that like that. I can top that up and transplant these gooseberry bushes, put them in these black pots and take them up at the top end. And I've got myself some wood chip to put in the top. Right, well, you see me do that on the last video. I'll get this done, take them up to the top end and show you the end result. Right, so I'll be quite honest with you, to do with pruning these, I don't really know what I'm doing. So initially what I'm doing, and actually following the advice and what the Bible teaches you. Because the Bible's never done me wrong, and it always says to cut off the dead wood. So what I'm doing initially is taking off the dead wood like that one I just cut off. I cut it off and I thought, you know what, I'll do a quick video of this. So I'm just going around it, chopping off everything what's dead, like that's dead. Chop that off. You can see two new roots are coming there, so I'll leave those roots. If I can get these out, I could do with it. That's dead. Right, as you can see, that's dead. Isn't chopping, it's like butchering it, isn't it? Yeah, so everything what's dead is getting cut off. And then afterwards, I will then start to shape it by thinning down the bits what are live and will fruit. But yeah, dead wood first. And I'm not a professional. As I said, it's just what I read in the Bible, what God does to us. He prunes the dead wood off us, so I'm sure doing it to a gooseberry bush, I won't go far wrong. I got myself some wood chip. The camera's pointed the other way around so I can hold it. So I'm open. I haven't blocked the view of all this. Bit of wood chip at the top, retains the moisture, stops the weeds. And that should be one happy gooseberry bush. What I've done initially, I just put them on this bit here. Now, obviously, in my previous video, I did say, I'm not going to plant these into the ground because I don't know how big they're going to grow. However, I've got an idea. Is that if I space them across there in those pots, I can just keep an eye on them and see how they go. Plus, as well, see that netting, I can then, when they start to flower and fruit, that netting's just the right size to go over them to stop the birds pecking at them. And with them being in pots, they will space out quite well. I can put something in between them, beetroot or whatever in between them, and then after the fruit, and I can take them up to the top end where they'll probably live permanently, and put my winter brassicas back in. With obviously being in buckets, they movable. So yeah, that's what I'm doing this season. Next season might be completely different. Next job is to get this finished off. As I said before, what I want to do, I want to scrape some of this wood chip back and put an extra layer of membrane down, some thick membrane, because there's gaps in it, and Mummy's just correct me. It ain't couch grass. It's bindweed, is it? I don't know, but it wasn't what I said. But it's infested with it, and I don't want it coming up between those gaps, going up the tree and disturbing the root ball. So I'm going to just scrape some of that bark and put some membrane over it. I was looking for some. I thought, thinking I left that membrane at home. But looking at this, I use that to cover the beds. I've got some folded over there, and I think if I cut that off, that would be just about the right size to stick up at the top there. So there you can see that I've done it. What I've done this time, hello, you see me this time, is I put a hole in the membrane, squeeze these branches together and pushed it over rather than doing a slice down there, a cut down there, because so this bindweed, not couch grass, is it bindweed? Whatever. don't slide underneath and that. To be fair, since I put all this down at this top end, it's been down over a year now. I haven't really had any. I've had little bits where I've just pulled it up, and it's just like sort of thread back, and it's normally thread back where the gate is, where the fence is there. So I'm quite confident this is going to be all right. And I'll be wood chip. I'll video this finishing it off. Simply pour it over, spread it out. When it's new wood chip, it smells absolutely lovely, even with the cold. Might need to go a bit more actually. It needs to be thick. Whoa, thinking egg. See that? Yeah, I'm going to need a couple more bags. Put a thin layer on it so you can see roughly what it's going to look like, but to thicken it up I'm going to need about the same amount again, I think. Well, I've got one more bag up there. I'm going to show you what the next job is. This is a rather nice like produce when you're harvesting. It's like makes it all worthwhile if it turns out right. So my missus this afternoon, she said to bring those leeks up. She'll prep them all, put them in the freezer and everything. So I'm going to harvest these leeks simply because I've got all that manure there. I want to top that bed up, give it a dig over, top that bed up, and then spread what's left on that bed to welcome the potatoes in for this year. Bit windy today, so I'm sorry if the microphone's a bit breezy. These are actually looking quite nice, you know. I'm surprised. It's the best I've done since being on the plot. And I mean, I better pull one now and it's no good. So I'll just simply pull it up, give it a haircut, and I pull the outer leaves off because there is a little bit of I forgot what it's called now. Oh, allium leaf miner, but not much. Take one leaf off and it's all good. This soil, it's got loads of sand mixed in with it. There we go. Two large leaves on this one. That's it. Look at that. I'm happy with that. What a good harvest of those leeks. You know what? I'm going to stop the video after doing this and dedicate it to those leeks. Well, I'm really, honestly, I'm super impressed with them. But anyway, before getting all excited about them, I want to show this cabbage because I'm harvesting the stuff for a Sunday dinner. This looks nice. Well, it looks nice for the outside. I nearly give in with this simply because it got decimated by the caterpillars and that. But I left it in, and look, it has materialised. Does look all right. However, I've had others what look all right like that, especially the winter variety. My missus has chopped them open and been rotted inside. So either that, yeah, this looks lovely, but I'll wait till she's cooked it and gives me the thumb up first. There's one there. Feels nice and solid. I think one will be all right, won't it? My lad ain't keen on cabbage, but I love it. So, right, one last thing. I'll take you with me. Hang on. Look at that purple sprouts and broccoli. Yum, yum. It's brilliant doing things one-handed. Oh, look at that. Just right, that, isn't it? Did I another week, that would probably have gone over. There we go, got the camera right now. Oh, first time at growing this. I'm told you pick and go. In other words, you pick some and come back to it and some more's grown. Take that big head off. Oh, missus. Yep. Oh, look at that. I may as well take these bits as well, and could do it sharpening my knife as well. There. I'll leave that in, see if something else comes off it. And I've got some growing on the others. Definitely be planting these again next summer for winter. I've actually got some summer varieties what I'm sowing now. Right. I can't think of a better way to end this video than you know, with the success of the leeks and the purple sprout and broccoli, is to actually end the video of me sowing next year's leeks and also potting on this year's purple sprouting broccoli. 1 minute. Just realised I've been up here about 4 hours, not had a drink. So I do miss leeks in these pots. This is what the bushes come in. Absolutely ideal because they're tall, and you wait till about pencil thickness, you prick them out. So if I've got 3 different pots here, yeah, so just fill these up with compost. Can you see? No, there you can. Just normal multi-purpose. We'll get there eventually. Sadly, I can't remember what variety leeks I did last year, what I just harvested, because I most 100% would be getting the same variety, but I generally can't remember. This year we got Utora leeks. Before I buy any seeds, and I got my seed catalogue, that's been hours for all sorts of. I'm sorry, this is microphone going mad because sorry, I go nuts just spending hours looking at the different varieties and everything. Right then, 1 minute. Bear with me. It's like loading Hardy, isn't it? Apart from Hardy into that. There we go, I think that's about emptied. Let's use that bag up. 1 more bag to put the wood chip in. So that was long-winded, wasn't it? Watering can, where did I put that? I thought I put it in the greenhouse to. Oh no, I'll do. I'm not going to drink all this, am I? There we go. Make sure it's all nice and wet. Right, so obviously I got 3 of these today. You got like a little packet inside. What I try not to do, I try to leave that on and I save it, you see. So it says plant up harvest October to January, January to February under glass, or March or April outdoors. Well, I'm doing them in these. Oh, there many seeds. I might not need 3. 50. Right then, guys. I'm standing up because I thought there'd be loads of seeds, but they ain't. So I want to put roughly half in each in 2 pots. But that will do. The last variety, I'm sure there was absolutely stacks of them. You don't need much compost on top of the onions and leeks, just a fine sprinkler. Let me show you. Like that. Just that will do. Just a fine sprinkling on top. Bit more water. And we're all good, apart from the label. Now obviously in there's tall green pots, and it's plainly obvious that they are going to be leeks and not tomatoes or I don't know, cucumbers or something. But I still write the label simply because I may next year want to know the variety. Like this year I don't know the variety, do I? Because I didn't do this. 28th February, is it? Yeah, 22nd. There we go. And do that. Do one more pot of those. Ah, got myself a watering can. So I'm just gonna finish off out of respect to my abundance of lovely, lovely broccoli. Is what I sown last year is to plant on this season's broccoli. These have gone a bit leggy. So what you do when they've gone a bit leggy is simply plant them deep in the soil. So they should plant like that. You don't need any special tools. Use what God give you, a finger, and simply push that in. Don't go mad. Just literally persuade it, not force it, to go in. Top it up now. I don't know if you can see. If you can't, I'm sure you know how to top up a pot with some composting. Like that. So I'm basically gone almost, I could have gone even deeper with that, up to the first leaf. That now, from propagator to just sitting on the windowsill, well, the bookshelf, can now go in the greenhouse, which is closed because it will be fine in there. And by doing that, it will just stop it going searching for too much light, being too warm, and it will just start to grow gradually, thickly, and turn into a healthy broccoli plant to put out. So yeah, so thank you for watching. I'm really pleased with these onions, and it's been a good day. It's been a good day. It's not finished yet. It's just finished on the video inside of things because I need to crack on other stuff. God bless. Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.